با سلام خدمت بینندگان ارجمند تلویزیون صحرا، داریوش سجادی هستم از غرب ایالات متحده آمریکا، ایالت اریزونا، شهر اسکاتسدیل. و همانطور که در برنامه‌های قبلی هم خدمتتون عرض کردم، به دلیل راه اندازی یک استودیوی جدید، چون استودیوی قبلی ما در منطقه‌ای واقع شد که به دلیل کرونا، ویروس کرونا که ایالت استرالام شد، مرکز اجرایی مربوطه چون تعطیل شد، مجبور شدم فعلا استودیوی جدیدی رو ارنج کنم. اینه که فعلا به همین صورت در خدمت شما هستم. مزاحمتون شدم تا به شما یک اطلاع بدم که به اعتباری بعد از فراخوانی که برای ارسال ویدیوهای شما عزیزان اعلام کردم و همچنین با توجه به وجود داکیومنتری های بسیار مفید در فضای مجازی، تصمیم گرفتیم در برنامه تحت عنوان کاکتوس این ویدیوها رو با حفظ کپی رایت برای تنویر افکار عمومی و اطلاع شما عزیزان در تلویزیون صحرا منتشر کنیم. بعضا ویدیوهای بسیار مفیدیه و همین اعتبار مزاحم شدم تا ضمن معرفی برنامه کاکتوس اولین مستند این برنامه رو به اتفاق ببینیم. امیدوارم که از محتوای اون بهره لازم رو ببرید. به اتفاق این برنامه رو میبینیم. فراموش نکنید ارسال نقطه نظرات انتقادی و پیشنهادات خودتون رو برای ارتقاء هرچه بهتر و بیشتر تولیدات تلویزیون صحرا.
It's not just grocery stores seeing empty shelves and panicked shoppers. Gun and ammunition dealers are very busy in the last week. It's been a busy year for them, in fact, but they told ABC 13's Ted Oberg they have never seen anything like the last few days. Ted's been trying to figure out why. He's now live at Top Gun on the city's southwest side. Ted?
Gina, the one thing the general manager asked us here when we came in to do the interview was, hey, can you make it quick? We are very, very busy. Take a look. I mean, this case here should be full of handguns. Usually it's not this the same way. Look at their ammunition shelves. They have more in the warehouse, but they say on these shelves they just hadn't had time to restock them. Then take a look at that wall where you see the two long guns there. It's been restocked twice this week. When we started this day, there were 6 on that wall. Now there are only 2 left, and they say there likely won't be any to restock until a new shipment tomorrow or the next day. The point here, they say they are seeing lots of repeat customers, but in this surge, plenty of new ones too.
Phyllis Myers wanted a gun for months, but today was the day she came in to buy one, a Smith & Wesson 380.
They have sold 3 this morning.
And do they have a 4th for you?
No, we had to order online.
At gun stores across the country, guns and ammunition are selling at record levels. So much so that some gun stores are limiting ammunition purchases. A gun sales trade group says background checks were up 300% Monday over the same day last year. But why? The NRA told us Americans know that during trying times like these, first responder resources may be limited, and their safety is ultimately in their own hands.
It's comfort, right? You have the comfort knowing that I can protect my family and my loved ones if the time arose or need be, and I think that's just some peace of mind.
It's not all being met with open arms. There are scattered reports of cities across the country considering ammo or gun sales limits, but we can't find any actually enacted. The Brady campaign against gun violence warned it is understandable to seek what can feel like protection in times of upheaval, but we must acknowledge the risk bringing guns into the home pose.
What do you compare this to?
Nothing.
There's no comparison?
Not really.
You may be able to hear their very busy range here at Top Gun. One more change, Gina, is that normally people would buy ammunition here to use in the range. More often than not, Kyle Harrison told me they are buying the ammunition here to take home and have in their stockpile. Gina?
You know, Ted, we usually see gun sales from time to time go up. Usually it's related to fears that their ability to have weapons is going to be put in peril. Is this really the biggest peak for gun sales ever?
Yeah, it's hard to say. ever, right? There's certainly the most condensed peak that ramped up so quickly that the gun dealers we've spoken to would tell us. We take a look at FBI gun background check data. That's a way to track buyers. It has certainly gone up since April of last year when the Democratic primary heated up, for example. You see the gradual increase in the last several months. But take a look. The only peak that mimics what we're seeing most recently was way back in the end of 2015 when Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump were ending their presidential campaign. That's the only thing that mimics this, and March could be even higher than that.
And Ted, my neighbor around the corner, I saw her when we were running. We were social distance apart, however. She made mention of the fact that she was glad she had her guns. What are people telling you more about their motivations for buying now? What do they mean when they say they're worried about a panic?
Yeah, I think it's a tricky question about why people would suggest that this might be panic buying. Some of them linked it to, like, the grocery store buying. The same thing with the empty shelf here might be an empty toilet paper shelf at H-E-B, but I'm not certain that's the same issue or the same psychology. I think what we're hearing most from both dealers and buyers is that they're sort of playing out these what-if scenarios to their ultimate end, and they're worried about some sort of breakdown and wanting to be able to take care of themselves.
Empowered in a time when so many of us feel so powerless. Ted, thank you for that.